Oops.
Ewan's mouth drops. He begins to just start making sounds that don't sound intelligible. You can't make it out. And then, slowly, within a few seconds, you still don't understand, like, audibly you cannot understand what is being said, but your mind is being able to process it. He just keeps repeating the word, die, 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 over and over and over and over.
In common?
No, this is not common. You do not know. It does not. Nothing you've recognized.
And who's saying this again?
This is Ewan.
Ewan is saying this. Okay.
Another moment passes by. Ewan, you are kicked out of this.
Oh,
Just to quick clarify, Arbad, the thing that you posted, you need, is this like a little thing for
Everything
each
you
crewmate
need?
doing everything?
Yeah, I'm filling out a thing.
Oh, okay.
okie dokie.
Oh.
Let's see, so you need X,
So,
and then
I go to pilot.
Yeah. Right now, you're just at this empty space, and you can see visually this giant, ever-growing rift. It's like someone took a knife and just tore a hole in space. It's serrated, jagged. All right.
Not today.
All right. As the ship starts to turn rather quickly, heading back around, you're turning and running parallel to this for just a moment before you pop a Yui. You get a your scanners and sensors are going off, and this thing at this point now is about 60 miles wide, 15 miles in height, like this, and it is growing further and further. As the ship turns, you start heading in the other direction, back the way you came. Excuse me. It feels for a moment that you are making progress, leaving, and then you notice that the ship is being sucked backwards towards the drift.
Please get to battle stations or something. We're gonna die.
ah,
Presumably, we've had some sort of drill beforehand. Like when we first went over
yeah,
the ship.
probably.
Probably we're like, if anything happens.
That is safe to say. That's yeah.
The exits are here and here.
Case of emergency.
Where is my thing? Diploma?
All right, as you guys quickly begin going off into your different sections.
Arvad, would it be easier to send you a link to my page or a screenshot?
I've almost finished filling it out in a message, so I'm just gonna do that.
Fair enough.
My computers.
Cool.
That will definitely be useful. So I'll let you guys quickly get that taken. No,
Ring.
it's okay. It's okay. You guys can do this. This will be beautiful, and will definitely help out. So.
Oh, all right. Kluki, do you have a hex map that you're going to be sharing out, or?
I am in the process of trying to pull it up. Trying to find where I saved it. Haha.
Okay, great. I am not a versatile crew member. Half of this stuff is non-applicable for me. I do not have any ranks in piloting. I do not have any mysticism. I do not have any dex-based skill. I am really good at science.
Because science.
Making science.
I'm good at computers and science. I'm good at that.
Making science.
I have decent people skills. That's it, though. Don't tell me what to do. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what.
Now I think I missed earlier. What did you say Bloop was doing? Or was this? Gotcha. What did the DM say that you were?
Oh, what he's doing in the as far as a roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloop, do you want to know now, or do you want to find out when how it goes down? Cool. You're making sure that nobody gets murked, as these void entities are going to start appearing on your ship.
What?
What?
Okay, well, if we die, we know who to blame. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, internal patrol. Yep. 100%.
I'm done with that.
Oh, I should probably pull up my other thing.
Yeah.
Boop. Come on.
Okay. Yeah, it does look. Andrew, it does look like once you have the ship ready, you can definitely share it out, and then we can stare at it. Okay. Are we in a campaign? I don't think we have a campaign set up in Hephaestus.
I think it was something they were still developing last I checked, but I haven't checked in a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, send us that quote-unquote read-only link when you get it. Oh,
Who were you asking?
Oh, what do I have? Hang on. Let me see. What?
Under text.
Okay, no, that's weapons. Where's actions?
Saving throws and then attacks. It's at the top.
Ah, hang on. Ability scores, saving throws, attacks. Bab +3. Sorry, I didn't include that because I didn't recognize it, and so I didn't realize what it was. Or just like Bab. I don't know what that is.
Too bad it doesn't have put in a read-only character sheet link here, and then we'll auto-populate. Cool. Hey, that actually worked. Very cool. Very cool. Alright.
I'm the science officer. Hey, DM, you haven't read any of the draft of the book yet, right?
No, I haven't.
Great, then I cannot be held responsible for anything that happens here. Do we have anyone who can shoot? I could do that if we need someone to, but I don't know if I'll be good at it. I don't know what it requires.
We might need to do that as a, what was it? A minor crew action.
Okay, this might sound silly, but do we need a captain, or could Ewan do the guns? I just at this level, I'm not sure what. No offense, I just wonder if maybe a gun would be more helpful.
Good question. Where was that? Wait, is that an open? Where was it? There was a snapshot action that we could take somewhere. Okay. So you want me as gunner then? Okay then. Well then, I guess I wouldn't be in the cockpit unless the controls are there.
The only gun we have access to is the only one that I managed to find supplies.
The laser? Yeah, so it's probably at least close to the cockpit. Yeah. Well, Slunda, as an engineer, she'd probably be more out and about.
In the engine room.
I guess it doesn't really technically matter.
I'm just wherever the science station controls are. I don't know, where the controls are for the shields and targeting system.
I'm looking at it now. You have a... Arvad has a +7 to gunnery.
Ooh.
Higher than anybody else, but you gotta be the pilot. Obviously.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Nice.
This is the borrowed relic.
I.
Those outside of the ship, hastily drawn from some sort of trail. Mark it before it goes on.
I mean, if you ask me, if you ask them, like, I have a thing where I can literally, like, engrave stuff on it that would be, like, permanent. I don't know whether you'd think to ask whether that, or if that'd just be a little thing for yourself, though.
You're good.
We wouldn't have done any spells during that day, right? We should be starting fresh.
I can't think of one that you would have done. Do not
What
want me.
refers to? Oh yeah, that's how many people can fit. Yeah, I did do my homework.
I mostly looked at like, oh hey, here's the basic stuff that things can do, and I was like, cool. There's like 3 things to worry about, and then it's just like, oh, here it's just like, oh, maybe there was more to worry about. Then I looked at.
My bonuses are incorrect.
And it's not because of weird armor this time?
No, it's in the ship one.
Oh, gotcha.
My bluff is 7, my diplomacy is something else. I think it might just be those. Let me check. My bluff is +7. Oh, my diplomacy is also +7, so I think it's just missing the bluff one, maybe. Except I have engineering also. My engineering is also +7. I might have messed up putting the message in, but...
Maybe just send him the link
Oh,
to your
where's
thing.
my engineering? I have 1 engineering rank.
Magically
have
just changed
7.
in front of my eyes.
That's it. Let me refresh the page and find out.
I did not study gunnery. So
Yeah. Okay, there we are. There we go. That looks better. What am I doing? I'll be the captain.
I am the captain of my ship.
I mean, if we do that, we go from having a +14 in piloting, as well. Well, let's see. Subtract. I'm trying to do the math now, because it would subtract 5. Yeah, it would subtract 5 in exchange for adding 3 elsewhere. So I don't know if that's Oh, on mine?
No, for me.
Oh, for you. Gotcha. I was like, wait.
Or if I gave you my clothes that I wear under the armor, that
Gotcha. Yes, what I'm saying is here's because you have a +7 to gunnery, but if you're doing, I know it was a joke. But if we switched, it would be the overall bonuses would be fewer, all around. Because
that's why we're not switching.
yeah, my piloting would not make up for your gunnery, or your gunnery would not make up for my piloting. That's the way to put it.
My captaining ain't gonna make up for anything.
All right.
refresh the page.
Yeah. He's just got zeros. Oh.
We could make you captain, but like as a what they say for the a monarch who doesn't actually rule, figurehead. That's what it is.
Or figurehead.
Nice.
Nice.
He's our chief friend, mate.
He's like he's our mascot.
Yeah. Does Tristari factor into any of this?
Oh yeah, what's she doing?
Oh, that's a good question. You know,
No, what would
Is she just the passenger? She's like,
I was thinking just a passenger or would help Bloop out.
give
Alright,
a plus
that's fair.
1 to noticing things, or
Yeah.
With her helping Blue let us not die, you know?
that's
It does sound good. I'd like to not be murdered by a void entity.
gonna be plus?
No.
Very,
Why not?
very scary.
No, they just need a hug.
of course.
Oh boy.
Just a hug that sucks the life out of you or something.
I mean, maybe, but
Also gotta shout out Mark for the bloop emoji. It looks great.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Nice.
You know what they say, the best revenge is custom emojis. Negative bluff?
beautiful. All right. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let me.
Yes.
What could go wrong? He's blind.
Wait, I know. The Tristari can be Bloop's seeing eye person.
Can you see what I see?
I did headbutt a guy to death that one time. I try not to engage in combat, but I do. I headbutt people to death. Apparently. Didn't think you would die.
Why isn't this working? Hey. Oh no, this is the map program.
Hmm.
Come on. Come on. No, it's the, what's it called that I've been using? Brain isn't functioning. Whatever. Just the map thing that I've had. It's just not even loading. Come on. Load up. Load. Who? You gotta learn.
I get the feeling that might be spoilers in some way.
The way he just laughed.
To abandon her in the glassway. We don't know if that's them.
It's true.
Also true.
Asher, we need his stats.
Oh yeah, what's Ash? No, I know that.
Asher doesn't have stats. He's an item.
He's
He
helping
isn't a-
me.
Yeah.
He's an
We
idol.
can upgrade the computer system on this ship with Asher.
No,
Okay.
not if you want to live.
We don't need a gun.
Anything's possible. Okay, we're gonna get started.
If you
So,
cannibalize my child, I will end you.
okay, ladies and gentlemen. I
Yeah.
Oh, it's this, right?
Roll. Oh,
Although,
exclamation.
Cool. Good to know.
What does this mean?
gonna die.
All right.
Four rounds. 4 rounds before something comes in and twists
kills
things
us.
up a little bit. No, I won't say kills you guys. Alright. So,
4 rounds to make it to the glassway.
At least if
Or-
they're looking for something to eat, they probably won't go after me.
very good, everyone. Very, very good. Alright, let me just get one slight shift in music, and we can go.
You wanna go outside?
Always.
Actually, no. Thea does not always want to go outside because it's cold.
Oh. No? Alright.
Alrighty, let's go. Let me back here.
She wants my chicken wings. That's also not happening.
I want the chicken wings, but I shouldn't have them.
It's gonna be bad for your tummy.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Okay. You know, I was prepared for this, and now it's all just going. That's fine.
Oh,
That's fine.
Here we
It's
go.
fine. Thank you all for your patience.
of course.
Anything to prolong our impending doom.
There we go. So, as your ship is currently being dragged backwards towards this rift,
Yeah.
Arvad, as you are in the pilot seat, all of the scanners start to fizzle out and in and out and in. Your radar goes completely black for a moment, and as it comes back on, you have hundreds of these tiny, small pings coming from behind you. There almost seems to be an audible buzzing sound coming into the ship. E1, you're back to normal,
Back to operational.
back to operational. Everybody is ready. I need you guys to roll me initiative.
Okay, I think
Initiative
that might
between
just
us
be
or-
Arvad.
Yeah, if it's the ship, then it would just be Arvad.
Yep,
Just the ship for everyone.
this is just the ship. I'm also gonna have Bloop roll it.
It
No, I
uses
believe
your
it's
piloting
just
check,
on your-
I believe.
Piloting. Yeah, it's based on your piloting check, and it might give you a bonus.
The higher you roll, the later you take your turn.
Which is good.
It's
Because
because,
it gives you it acts
get to
as
react.
reaction time.
yeah, you get to see where other people are moving. It sounds backwards, but it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was just like, that's not too low, and then I came back to the screen and I'm just like, oh, because you rolled 3, I see.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
Well, it is okay because
you-
the Void rolled a 5, which puts them at a 22.
Avoid.
So we've gone from
around
void
longer.
to the void.
We are having a great time.
All right.
Yeah, Drew says you might be able to put a +2 on that from the piloting bonus on the ship. But even still, that doesn't get us to it better than them.
Okay, Blip, what did you roll? Oh, nice. All right. Blue. And then we have Void Entity 1. Void Entity 2. Sorry. Void Entity 3. Okay, so as you guys have your sensors, you can see that these little pings. You don't have any rear view windows. You don't see anything behind you at this moment, but you just see as it is quickly catching up to you as you are being held in place, stuck in this almost gravitational rift that is there. Alright, engineers.
Alright. Is there more than one engineer, or is it just me?
You.
Just,
Okay.
yep.
Science.
You just said
Yep.
plural, so I was just making sure.
Well, there's
Okay.
like a, yeah.
Alright. Pretty sure we don't need to hold it together right now. I can divert power into a star system. Okay. Alright, so I can increase our speed. I could get a +2 bonus to whatever Flamel does. I could I could improve the weapons a little bit, or I could improve the shields. At this point, we mostly are focusing on getting away, though, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
Then,
we don't really know what's going on.
alright, then I will say, let's divert it to the engines.
Okay.
And so I gotta roll for this. I gotta beat an 11, I believe. Roll 1d20 plus engineering, which is a +10. That's a 29.
Alright.
So,
As you begin diverting power, the ship begins to break free of this gravity well that is there, and it's not immediate break off. Definitely some resistance made at first as it begins fighting back against the pole.
gotcha.
Alright. That's all the engineers. We move over to the helm. That's going to be the rest of you except for Mr. Gunnery over there.
Ooh.
And it can happen in any order, so if whoever wants to do their thing first can.
Because it all happens simultaneously.
It all happens simultaneously.
Our shields are like automatically active. I don't. Yeah, okay. I can balance the shields. I don't have to do anything to activate them.
Correct. Okay. Okay. Okay.
$26. Good job.
Awesome.
Nari, is there anything for me to scan to learn any information about what's going on here?
There's lots of things for you to scan. You can definitely
Okay.
scan.
It's intended to scan a starship. I'm not sure if there's another starship near us because there's just the void, so I wasn't sure.
No, you can definitely
But
scan
yes,
this.
okay.
Yep, you also have Asher there that has been programmed to help you out in situations like this. So
Sweet.
you'll get a +2
Okay.
to this roll.
+2, and what stat does it use there? I'm trying to understand this thing.
Computers check.
It's a computer check. Okay. Computer is +10, but +2 for measure, so okay. The natural 20.
Oh.
Woo!
All right.
32.
As you're scanning it, Asher is kind of in his Pokédex-like form right now. Mother, would you like information on what is about to hurt us?
Yes!
Wonderful. This image pops up. You see this dark purplish insect-like. It looks like a worm. That has these giant bat wings. These things are probably. It's about a 15-foot wingspan, pretty wide. They have these giant this giant maw at the bottom. It's at the bottom of its body, its torso, whatever you want to call it. Eyes and spikes and small little tendrils with sharp hooks on them all around. And these, Asher says, the Empire is currently calling these void harpies. First wave of attack in space. They are just meant to overwhelm their foes with sheer numbers. They can shoot projectiles, and we'll try and clog up the engines.
Oh! How fast are they?
You look at the scanner, and they are relatively, like, if you have, like, a map, they'd be 2 spaces away from you. They've covered a lot of distance very quickly.
That's not great. Okay.
Very quick, Mother. Very, very quick.
Yes, I can see that. Great. I will relay to the crew. I'm like, yeah. Void Harpy in pursuit. Spikes claws, shoots projectiles. We'll try to clog up the engines. Is also very, very fast.
They're really easy to hit. They're fast as in they can get under their target, but it's a swarm. So
Yeah.
easy to hit.
There's a swarm of them.
They don't do much, but
There's a lot of them.
there's a lot of them.
It's a Zerg rush.
Yes, it's a Zerg rush. Yes. Alright, as you're evading around. So you guys, you watch, like, you can now see, it's already, black in front of you. It's space. It's dark. That buzzing sound that's inside of the ship starts to become louder and louder and louder as looking out through the windshields, you watch as hundreds of these creatures start flying past you, and are starting to maneuver around, turning towards you. You can see these. Oh, it almost looks like small balls of acid being launched out of their mouths towards you as you begin to evade Arvad. That so 2 hits for them. Oh, that's a 2.
Oh, that doesn't
So-
happen quite yet, does it?
Yeah, because all the gunnery happens same round or at the same time, in the same phase.
Oh, you're correct. Thank you. Okay, so they're moving up towards you, kind of surrounding you. Thank you. All right.
Well,
No, it's
I
gunnery
guess
time.
it says they fire in the same order in which their pilots acted during the round's helm phase, but the effects of damage are not taken into account until the end of the phase.
So yeah, they would start firing them. As he's just evading. They're shooting because they go first.
Okay.
Yep, but with you evading, you quickly you see hundreds of these shots being sent at you as you just dive underneath it as this wall of green slams into this wall of creatures behind you. They don't seem to have much regard for their own life. You start to watch as
Fire.
yeah, they don't care about friendly fire. Sorry.
Okay.
Going off of the map as more go up. Alright. Now it's Gunner's turn.
Yay, I got pew pew.
Okay. He started shooting. He went brrrr.
Well, I believe because it's a laser cannon, I think it just might be one shot, which doesn't make sense against a swarm, but hand waving, whatever.
It just goes through, just keeps melting
Yeah.
There's a
through.
lot of them.
It hits a lot of them.
Yes, I has +4 according to this thing. Yes? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's already all calculated. So, and this is with the laser because we do not have any missiles.
Correct.
Well, pew.
Iwan, as you are... Armad is... He dives, comes back up. These things are following. They're like right on you. Pretty easy target as you fire forward, shooting your laser. It's in this moment that you realize how intelligent these creatures might actually start to be. As this... What you've seen similar with Bloop happen, this just hole emerges in the swarm as the laser shoots through and it immediately closes back up as they begin heading back towards you.
Well, shoot. I just did, but I missed.
Roll a perception check for me. Yes, you.
I'm in danger.
At least they did overshoot and come out in front of us, because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to do a thing.
This is true.
Well, well,
We're
Bloop.
gonna die.
As the ship is turning rapidly, evading all of this fire that is hailing upon it. You're just waiting to see what happens. You hear this loud buzzing on the ship, and it sounds like something lands further towards the airlock. You can hear footsteps walking. As you turn around and head, you look, and there's nothing there. Trisari is buckled in right now, kind of in the common area. Looks at you. Did you hear that too? Oh. Yeah, that was just a passive thing. Sounds good. Roll another perception check, this time at a +5.
Yes.
Ooh, all right.
Oh boy.
As the ship's vibrations, as the vibrations head throughout the ship, you pick up on this strange form that is up, standing very still in one of the corners high up in the ship. I'm going to send a picture of what you see in the chat.
Did the map
Did what?
not load?
No, it isn't. I want to get playing, so I said,
Yeah,
sorry.
fair. No problem.
Now, it's not the kind of thing that you could, like, try sending the link and have someone else open, is it?
I guess you could, but then you guys would see all the scary things that I have prepped.
No, that's fair,
Oh, no.
yeah. So,
No thanks, we're good. We'll just run away before we ever have to see them, and then we never have to know about them.
Okay, where'd the picture go? I just had it. Dun 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 dun. Oh my gosh, where did you go? This is the problem with having it on my phone. Oh my gosh. Where are you? Ah, there we
Where
go.
are you, void? Things.
da-da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of further.
Coral, don't be mad at me.
What?
Don't be mad at me.
I'm terrified. I am very concerned about that.
Whatever happens
Is there
on
something
here.
that I
I'd be
need to
mad.
apologize for?
Is that thing that what?
Is this something that Coral will need to apologize to us for?
Probably.
I don't. What? Oh no.
I haven't read it, so abilities may vary between this and what's in the book, but that's okay.
Okay, fair enough. But that's not a great thing to hear.
Yeah, because guess what you guys have on your ship?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, wait, that's from Blue, not the DM.
Nope, I'm not saying that's what you have on your ship. I was talking about what you guys are. The Void doesn't like certain things. The Void
Wait, the Void doesn't like us?
doesn't like certain things.
Like Tristari.
Like Tristari, or Precogs. They can't just kill you right out. So they send in things.
Coral has muted herself, and I'm like, is this because she can't have a silent reaction? Is this what's...
As it, you see, it looks to be about 4.5 feet tall. Arms are spread out, pushed up against the side. These bone-like protrusions that meld in with the skin coming off of the head and shoulders, and it almost looks like eyes. Not on the face, as you can see here, it has this elongated face, but on the shoulders, as it is there. It's okay, this isn't an adult one, so it's fine. Everything's good.
Alright.
So, Bloop, you have activated that. It's the Void Entity's turn. I need you, Bloop, to make a will saving throw. Nope. 18! Bloop, you hear this sinister voice. Oh, where's the precog? As it's trying to press your mind for information. It's starting to lean forward as it's inquiring this information, and as it's hearing that from you, it slouches back into the corner. Bloop, you find yourself back to where you are, which is sorry. As you're walking in, you hear this noise, and she is asking you, did you hear that too?
Yeah, I did. Not good.
Did they just precog you?
Justari's turn. She looks at you, very concerned. You can see the hairs on the back of her neck starting to stick up. And she gets this chill. Oh, Bloop, something's not right. And she immediately unbuckles her stuff and stands up and gets right up next to you, looking all around. Let's see if she notices it. Nope. With natural 2, she does not. Alright.
Does Bloop remember that he just saw this thing?
Bloop does not remember that he just saw this thing.
You got the silence in here?
You have it. You remember hearing something at the back of the ship, and you kind of have the thought of maybe I want to go and pound on the ship to find it. Alright, so Arvad, that's going to take us through the end of round 1. Very good. Arvad, I need you to roll initiative again. At the start of every combat, ships re-roll initiative because the bigger ships would never have a chance of going first. So, you re-roll it to see if you'll be able to outmaneuver it for this round. Nice! Alright.
Yeah.
Very good. Alright, engineer! Do what you're gonna do.
Well, we still don't need to be held together, I don't think, so I will divert. Let's see. I could increase the speed again. Does anybody have any needs at this moment? Like...
Nope.
I could make... I guess we didn't really... Huh?
I need these things to go away.
Gotcha, that's not one of my things I can take, but yes.
You could make us faster, you could help me go pew better.
Yes, so I'm asking if there's a preference.
I would like help shooting. I'm not good at shooting.
Alright,
Open
although I
shoot
think...
things, we need
Yeah,
things
if I use it for shooting, though, I think if you roll a 1, it counts as rolling a 2 for the damage. So you actually... You actually have to be able to hit this time.
Oh,
But you gotta
Well-
hit first, but then I can make it.
well, that's fine.
Cool.
Because they can obviously speed us. I don't know
Right.
about outmaneuvering us.
Alright. Then I will do that. I will divert 2 weapons. I gotta roll this again. That's a 23. That's a success.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can pew better.
Yes.
Do it. Pew 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 pew. All right. The ship starts to slow down slightly. Already, you can feel it as the engines aren't having as much energy diverted to them. It is our lovely. Okay, okay. I know the pilot. That happens. The science officer. I'm assuming it all happens on the helm's turn. So
Yeah, the helm,
that all happens together.
yeah, I can copy paste
Okay.
it. If that works.
I was just double checking. Okay. Okay, so the other ship's gonna do their thing first then. Cool. As your sensors are, your scanners are going crazy now. As these things literally are on top of your ship, Arvad. As you're trying to evade them, dodging them, there are just too many. There are. It is almost a. It's like the plagues of Egypt with the flies. It is, or locusts. You just cannot see anything. You could see some light from distant stars and whatnot. Now it is. You can't see anything. As your multiple void harpies are latching on to your ship. You guys feel as the ship is tossed back and forth. You hear the sound of these claws latching onto the metal. Several of them land on the front of the ship and are covering the windshield now. And you just see these slimy, gooey moths with eyes within eyes. These sharp teeth that also have eyes on them, that are acting like a sucker fish, and they're just latched onto the ship right now. Your guys' turn. Yes, on the helm.
But if I succeed,
Yes. Okay.
I'd say you beat it.
Yeah, you punch it like you don't have a. The engines aren't quite the same, but you pop. You make this. Yeah, you pop through this pocket of void harpies, spinning back and forth. You can see as the void harpies on the ship are swinging back and forth. Little spikes on their torso are scratching the glass slightly, not causing damage, but little scratches. You can tell that a majority of them are no longer on the ship as you maneuvered out, and you have created some distance between you and them, except the ones that are directly on the ship. Flamel, you are muted. What are you doing?
I'm muting myself. First and foremost. Right. So there's just a swarm around us. Mel does not know about the thing on the ship. swarm, so probably the shields should just stay evenly balanced for now.
Okay.
I guess I will. Can I use target system instead of targeting any system? Though it'll just do the increased crit range.
Mm-hmm.
Thing. Okay, so this is a computer's check. Okay, which is I have plus 10 and plus 2.
Woo!
That's another natural 20.
Very nice.
I'm rolling so well. I wish it did a little more, but
It's
I
keeping
think
you
I rolled
guys
2 nat 20s in a row.
very nice. Okay, so what does this one do?
This is just, it's the targeting system. Now, if it were against a starship, it would target a specific system so that when we hit it, we could, like, take out their shields or something.
Noted. Okay.
I don't know what it will do to these guys.
Also increases the crit range from.
Yeah, it also
19.
increases the crit range from, to 19.
Awesome. So as you are, you're working on the targeting system, you're picking up patterns within these flight patterns between these void harpies, and you're starting with Asher's help picking out that there seems to be it's hard to judge how many it's controlling, but there seems to be a lot of these seem to be drones, and there seems to be 1 or 2 to every 10 or 20 of them that are controlling them, and so you're able to discern that and kind of pick that out. So that will be able to lock onto them and kind of do some fun things.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Very nice. Alright. Anyone started going Bert?
Wait, what?
It's your turn. Fire away, good sir.
Excellent. All right.
Did Arvad go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He punched the
did
hole.
Exazumi.
Okay.
All right, DM. Ewan will mutter something about needing lessons from Miss Harrington, and he's also going to use. He's going to try and use his void creature research.
Oh. Okay.
Try and aim better.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Just roll an intelligence check really quickly for me.
Okay, yeah, 1d20. So that one, is that where I would put my +1 for that?
Yeah.
And is straight intelligence, right?
Yep.
Okay, okay. Because I don't have any of the sciences, so that's that. Well fetched.
Balance in all things.
I
Yes.
don't know nothing. Here we go.
It's not that you don't know nothing. It's just a lot happening all at once. These things look pretty susceptible to damage. There's a lot of them. Fire away.
Well, pew.
At least
Alright,
you
that
did
hits.
Yay!
Alright. Anyone's become 2s.
Well, let me look at the ship because this is the first time I did damage. 2d4. Hey!
Nice. All right. Max damage
There's
on the
a
swarm.
1 there, so that becomes a 2, which means 5 damage.
Nice.
All right. Very nice. Very nice.
5 laser damage.
As the laser shoots forward, you start to watch as this
target.
light, yeah, like it. You feel it targeting, and it shoots out towards. Not necessarily like dead straight on. It shoots off just a little bit to the side, as it pierces through this thick cloud of void harpies. As more are trying to fill in, like fly in to block it off, but it's just a little bit too much. As it pokes a hole through that, and there's a larger void harpy that's being swarmed by some of them that gets hit and explodes in this laser. 25 of the void harpies just fall down. Wings no longer flapping, and they go inactive.
Pew!
Nice. Hey, Bloop, roll initiative for me again. Again. Time has been rewritten.
Yeah, you can use personal powers and spells and stuff.
Oh, that's
Okay, Blue, just start.
Alrighty. Bloop, you're up first. Correct. Yep. Tressari just looks very panicked. Her eyes keep darting around trying to look for something, but she doesn't seem to be successful right now. Yep. It's meant to be tactical on your end. So, this is not a I just start hitting this type creature with a stick. This is one of my favorite void enemies that you guys will face. I mean, kind of, but not really. It does. Multiple computers. I'd say some of it does, yeah.
Well, usually isn't that targeted externally?
Oh! You can have it scanned. That's fine. I'll allow it.
No,
About
she boosted my 2-hit.
Oh, not this turn, but the turn before. So well done.
Yeah, so you should be fine to do that, I think. Unless it
Yeah,
just says all engineering actions. It's tier 1. Yeah, the Empire gave us the bottom of the line ship.
Okay. Scan complete. There are currently 7 entities aboard the ship.
You notice it says entities and not life forms.
I thought it was gonna say just stop at 7. Like, there are currently 7 left.
There are currently 7. It's one too many. Currently in airlock. 2 in cockpit. 1 in science, or I guess computer in. Where would you be located?
We do have a
for now?
science lab.
Okay,
This
currently
ship
in
has a
science
science
lab. 1 in engineering bay. 2 in common room. 1 near the airlock. No, but I meant to say near the airlock. Like, not inside of it, but just, yeah. Alright, head to the back, towards where you had originally gone. As you take steps forward, you see this 4.5 foot tall entity, the one that you'd seen before. You see that it looks like it has about 12 eyes on its shoulders and chest, like in total, and one of them seems to be shut. That's something that you pick up on it now. No, that was, you spoke. I'd say that'd be like a quick action, and you can go and, yeah.
Hit it with the stick.
Okay. $16 does hit. Okay. As you can tell that it's about ready to press into your mind, and before that even has the opportunity, you take a slice at its face, cutting clean through as the head begins sliding, like cut in half, begins sliding off. One of the eyes on its shoulder close, and bloop, you find yourself. Justari is currently buckled in. You've heard a noise at the back of the room. I'm thinking more Maharaga, but like, it's fine.
Oh, I was just thinking it was a blue alpha.
That also works.
I don't know any of these references, so I don't know if I should be how worried I should be.
One is Naruto, one is Jujutsu Kaisen, the other one is The Edge of Tomorrow. All of them are equally terrifying.
Right, good to know.
It's more like Danzo, yeah. It'd be more like Danzo, but okay. So bloop, as you come back, you are now in the you're there, walking in. Justari looks up at you. Did you hear that? You don't remember anything. Yeah, you can reply to her though. Her turn's up next. You watch it just start, unbuckles her seatbelt, stands up. Something's not right, Bloop. Got a bad feeling about this. to
To see if he
Josh.
gets deja vu.
Sure. There's. You can tell that she knows something bad is happening, and there's something more than just an attack happening outside. Maybe, I don't know. We'll find out. As her
We just we get out of combat and we come back and Bloop is just in a Groundhog Day of 6 seconds.
you should see she's fidgeting around with her arms on her leg, and she looks very concerned. Any ideas, Bloop? We just stay here? What to do? Okay. Her nose begins to start bleeding that black blood. Her eyes roll into the back of her head for a second, and you just see pitch black. Her eye, the orange coloring in the eyes is gone. It's black. She comes back to you a second, wipes the blood off her nose. There's something at the back, and she begins walking carefully. She only walks about half the distance, waiting to go with you. All right. It's this Void Entity's turn. As okay. You can see this thing now, Bloop, as there each footfall as this thing is running towards you sends vibrations off. You can see this creature back is hunched over. You can see these chitinous-like spine protrusions coming out of its back. You see where there's 12 eyes. There's 10 that are open. As it is running, its hand, you see there's about 4 fingers, and each one comes to a sharp claw, very sharp. As it puts all 4 together, jumps in the air, and it is going to try and impale Tristari. Oh, that's a 17. Okay, that's going to hit Tristari. Yeah, that hits her. Oh, okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay. And you have your brooch too, so. It's been a week. So no, it's been 2 weeks. 14 days. I'd say it's probably back up to
Yeah,
full.
we found the ship week 2 and we are in week 5 of the
Right,
ship.
yeah, it would be back up. As Tristari's coming back to, she's looking around, and this thing moves pretty quickly as it jumps off the table, is in the air, and it's just this spike aimed straight for the chest, for the heart, getting ready to pierce her. Bloop, instinctively your pseudopod shoots out and moves in front of her, the brooch moving with it as it slams into the brooch, piercing through and trying to get to her. You can see it pokes into her a little bit, but not like anything that would hurt her because she does have armor on. As it gets flung back out, its arm, with the amount of force that it put, it looks like it dislocated the arm. So both of you and Tristari will take 11 points of damage.
Ooh, that's good that you have that. I don't know how combative Tristari is.
The arm that looks like it just got dislocated immediately whips back. It's no longer in this needle-like position as the claws are open, as it's getting ready to just slice at her face. Oh, that's a 6. With that, Trisari, she's about to get hit. She isn't quite sure what's happening, and she sees this, immediately ducks down as there's a swipe right above her head. As the creature falls down right in front of her, rolls up, and is now looking at all its 10 eyes shifting in between both of you, analyzing each one of you. Awesome. Alright. Gonna take us back to the ship. Alrighty, number 3. Combat number 3. Alright, roll per initiative for me. 32? Nice.
Also, this doesn't matter, but it looks like technically the pilot roll happens in phase and not at just the beginning.
Oh,
Oh,
good to know.
I don't think it matters. I'm just.
Yeah, I don't think it matters either. Alright, Arvad, you are going to go. Okay, very nice. Yeah. Marquise and the Barbarella. Alright, engineer. What you doing?
Alrighty. Should I keep helping with the guns, or does the pilot want me to give us speed?
You've made a little bit of distance. The main cloud that was in front of you has been since destroyed. As a lot of them have fallen, Arvid broke through that section, so nothing's right on you quite yet.
I say speed in that case.
Alright, I will go for speed.
She's going the distance.
I can go the distance.
She's going for speed.
That's a 12, which is just barely succeeds.
Alright. Continuing
So-
gaining more distance as these void harpies are trying to catch up.
We are faster by 2.
Woo!
Ooh.
Nice.
I have
Very
no
nice.
idea how much that is.
It is. You're gaining distance on them. Instead of this wide, spread out blanket of them, they're now starting to funnel more into a direct line to pursue after you. Some are moving out and about, trying to flank you from both directions, but the majority of the force isn't trying to just swarm you. It doesn't look like that is their goal right now. Alrighty. So there's that. Alright. They don't have any engineering that they get to do.
I guess there's Arvid's piloting to do.
The Void Harpies are just. You have some distance behind them, but they are trying to catch up. They are very quickly getting almost bumper to bumper with you. Not quite there yet. The few stragglers that are trying to break off and head towards you are getting burnt up by the engines as they get too close. As you keep going forward. Arvad and Flamel, what you guys doing? Okay, what move are we? Okay,
Oh,
awesome.
maneuver.
Very good, very good.
Wait. So decreasing the number of turns, what that means is if you're turning,
Because these are vector-based shifts, they kind of drift through a turn.
Yeah,
Unless
so
you
it's
have,
like a literal turn, like a motion, rather
Mhm.
than like a turn in combat.
yeah. So doing that makes it so that you can, I believe, makes it so that you can make sharper turns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you could drift, and then they're in a perfect line. If you want to, you could drift and then have the laser pointed directly at them. You could.
Well, the thing is,
Sharp. Okay.
aren't they all aft at this point? Are any of them forward?
No, they are not forward. So he could,
Okay.
if it's reduced by 2. Yeah. What is the turn on the ship?
1.
Okay, so you would be able. Yeah, so you'd be able to just turn the ship facing directly towards them.
No.
No.
No. Look, what I have seen is Titan AE, but that probably doesn't count for what you wanted.
That's not. There's a battle maneuver that's literally this is what I want.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't achieve that firing rate.
Okay, you've turned. You've gone
14 hexes, if I'm
Right there.
reading this right.
Yeah, you go fast. All right. So as you turn, Flamel, anything from you?
Sorry, I'm having a hard time focusing on what's happening outside of the ship. I'm so frustrated. I'm so panicked about what's happening inside the ship. It's fine, guys. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. We're gonna be fine. I guess I'm gonna do the target system thing again in case we hit anything with our
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right.
Let me roll it. Fine, guys. I definitely didn't write a scene this week that I had to take a break from writing afterwards. That definitely didn't involve any of this.
Ooh.
Nice.
21.
Nice. Very good. Very good. You're good. Okay. Cool. As the sharp turn is made, Ewan, you see directly in front of you all these void harpies flying in a pretty straight line in a funnel towards you.
Ooh, cool.
As they begin shooting out this green acid like substance towards your ship.
Well, can I try again with the void research, or is that done?
Go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead. You can definitely can.
Another intelligence check. Well, better than a 1.
Better than a 1. Yeah. You like having them been on the windshield. You recognize that these are void harpies. You would know that. The swarm enemy. They kind of just the information that you already know. They don't regard. They have no. Friendly fire is off or on. What is the on? Yes.
Yeah, I think on the right word.
Yeah. Friendly fire is on with them. They don't care as long as they take down their target.
Well, 1 pew.
Okay. That hits.
Hooray! Okay, I do not have the extra boost, so that is just 5.
Okay, another 5. Nice. As the laser shoots out, burning a hole through several layers of them. Many of them are just disintegrated on spot as more are trying to fill in their ranks heading towards you. The ones behind are shooting out these goops of acid. Ship's AC. Okay, that's going to be a 17 to hit.
AC, where is it? AC is 17.
17, so that hits. Okay, let's see if it, Okay, this is a science officer. You got, here's some, have fun with the shields now, because we're taking care of damage. Okay, 3 points of damage to the ship shields.
The forward?
Yes, forward shields.
Yeah, which ones? Oh, forward shields.
Forward shields.
Okay.
Yep, they're directly in front of you, sorry.
Okay, there might be a way to manipulate. Okay, we have the read-only link, so Andrew, you might be able to go in and take that out of the forward shield points. Yes, there is. There are 5. No. Explosive missile launcher. What screen are you on? Are you on quick? Okay. Above the high explosive missile launcher, there's the light laser cannon. And at the very top, there's SP for shield points. Is that field editable? Three?
It's okay,
Then
I
you
can reinforce
leave-
them on my turn.
They're for effects. So like glitching, if you hover over it, glitching, malfunctioning, and wrecked. Also, I put it in the chat, but you're missing the speed. I don't know if that was something that didn't get put in, or if that was something that was just weird.
I believe.
Yeah, the other thing you said that the ship speed was. It's just on the starship sheet in the speed thing. It just has a dash. It doesn't have a number.
It should be a 6. According to the thing that you sent us.
Yeah. Gotcha. If it's too much, we can just remember in our head. I was just like, hang on a minute. But our speed is temporarily 8 for this round.
Wee! Started going bzzz. Love it.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright.
Probably the thrusters.
Very good. So I think that's everything on the ship side, as all things have been resolved there.
There it is.
Bloop, you don't have to redo your initiative. You're up first. This thing is attacking Tristari and it just tried to take her out. Okay. Is it what? Sorry. If you were flanking it, you would. But in order to flank it, you would have to maneuver, so you wouldn't be able to get a full attack. .21 hits. Both hit. Okay. You said 13 and what? Okay.
No. That was the
So-
gunner on that one specific round.
It only lasts for the round, and it's only for the specific, like, for the gunners.
Alright.
Because I'm rerouting power. I can't reroute power to Bloop, unfortunately.
Oh, that'd be
That would
scary.
be cool. Are the lights, like, flickering as this happens, too?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For the-
As like the ship gets hit, the lights flicker. Well,
Well, that is
Blue-
rerouting power as well. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, I wouldn't say the lights are flickering as a rerouting power. It's just different sources are becoming more effective or not.
Cool.
Bloop, as you take the swing in, you watch as like the eye on the shoulder as it's looking. Its head is focused in on Tristari right now, but several of the eyes are facing towards you as you take 2 swipes, and its arm goes up to block as you slam into it, chipping away at like this now hardened chitin carapace, slashing in, not really dealing damage per se, but like it definitely was being pushed back and knocked back with each attack as it's trying to fend itself off from that. Very nice.
It's working? Ooh. Nice. I'll have to get that set up.
Beautiful.
Awesome. I'll have to do that after the session. Great.
Okay, gonna switch up the music just a little bit as we're getting into it's gone from less, oh yeah, everything's great, to that's fun. Okay.
Oh, the 4th round, right? Is this the 4th round?
We're about to get into it after this combat starts, but
Oh,
alright,
I'm
Blue,
sorry. We were in the phase of everything is fine. What?
Yeah.
Everything is fine, and I only have a pea shooter. This is great.
Okay. Alright, Tristari's turn. Having just seen that she almost just got her head sliced off, takes a couple steps back. You watch as she reaches out her hand, her eyes go pitch black again. As this creature, let's see if she is successful. It needs to make it save.
Okay,
Alright.
sorry.
It begins to lift up into the air, and it looks like it's being constricted, unable to move. Its head starts tilting back, and you start to hear this awful screeching noise coming from it. You guys in the ship now can hear this screech happening.
Boy.
You guys know there's probably something there. And
Border,
then
border.
there's all of a sudden this loud pop. Bloop, you watch as guts from its head, its brain matter, whatever it may be, it's void, who knows, this purplish, blackish ichor is sprayed everywhere on the ship.
Did she use the crushed skull spell?
She used something. Maybe. As that happens, Bloop, you don't blink, but if you were to blink, you find yourself standing there with Tristari. She's buckled into her seat. Looks up at you. Bloop, did you hear that? Okay, sounds good. Very good. All right, round 4.
Oh, that's right. Round 4, something happens. Or possibly after round 4, I don't know which.
You guys start to... You guys see on your scanners, the scanners cut out again and come back in. Behind you, you start to see these large ships materialize into space. Yes, ships. Imperial ships. Drusus, on the comms. Sorry, there's not coughing on the comms. What are you doing out of formation, soldier?
As E1 will flip on the comms and say, "We're a separate unit. We're not a unit. We were loaned this ship. We were on our way, and we were attacked by we were waylaid by Vex."
Security and clearance codes.
None.
Roll a
Diplomacy?
diplomacy check. Nope. I mean, you know that every ship has a
Every
code
ship
or
has a
like
transponder
a VIN
and a
number.
MAC address.
Yeah.
Nice. That's 23 diplomacy.
As you're saying this, as these ships are coming out of, like, appearing behind you, these are giant Imperial naval ships. Like, these things have the juice, okay? They have all the guns that would quickly fry your ship into a little speck. It'd just be like a little ember floating away. It'd be gone if you were lucky if that happened. Lasers and missiles and everything are immediately being shot past you guys into the swarm. Oh, this isn't the Inquisitor. This is the response team to avoid Rift.
No, I know that, but now I'm going, does this line up, like, if we send them a step, and is this going to be right? Yeah, what was it?
It was 3 months.
Oh, okay, then we got 2 more months.
Yep.
Before they... Cool.
As you guys send over the ship's code. Very well. Move off to the side for the scan. Just ensure that no corruption has befallen you.
Acknowledge.
Yes, correct. Cool.
Yes. Yeah, that might be a problem.
Oh! Can we sabotage the scan somehow?
You can attempt to. I'll engineer to. What were we saying, Bloop? Bloop, were you saying something? Okay, sounds good. So, engineer.
Alright, is that an option? Then I will do that. I assume just an engineering roll?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a 13.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. As you are attempting to
I'm trying to just like block off the area. Well,
sabotage your scannings.
yeah. I don't want it to be like there's nothing here, but I want to be like there's nothing bad here. I don't know how well I do with a 15, but I'm just stating my intention of like. Well, we know that Tristari is probably the one that would pick up on the scan as like, oh, that kind of life form.
Yep.
I don't know if I know so much about Arbad. So I mean, would I know, like, would Arbad pick up on... Well, would the scan show, like, who the person is, or just, like, the type of life form?
Depends on the scanner that they're using.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Alright, so I'm going to focus my efforts, like, on... I mean, obviously, if I can just be like, oh, just, you know, number of people, but if it... I would at least want to block or affect Tristari's scanning.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Do we know that there's a border, or is that just Loop and Tristari?
You guys
We
heard
Tristari's scream.
You didn't hear her scream. You heard this.
Oh,
It wasn't her. This was like
didn't
some
it, like,
creature, and then you heard this pop.
Oh, yeah.
do we remember hearing that? Because after that, Bloop was back in his seat again.
You guys remember hearing that?
We remember it. Okay, good.
Bloop's stuck in a time loop. The time loop is happening, but we're outside the time loop.
Correct.
So we can see it happening. We're outside the time loop, but more in the way that the void creatures are outside of time. Than what you think of for being outside. I mean, on the plus side, you know, if they notice that there's a bad thing, they won't be focused. I don't know.
That's not their initiative.
So they're
You hear on the comms, P1 and Arvad. Scan complete. Please move to the back of the formation.
acknowledged. It seems that we do have a border, but we are repelling them.
Yeah, ships are moving in past you, still coming into this real space that is there. The large like battleships are there, and the now smaller vessels, similar to your size and smaller, like personal. Oh, not. I mean, like think of like an X-wing type thing. Doesn't look like that, but those are shooting off of these battleships and are heading out and
Fighters.
We're just gonna
Okay.
sneak away.
As you roll a deception check for me, Arvad, because you're the one flying the plane. You're flying the shark.
Can it be with the piloting stat? Because it is how the
Yeah.
ship is moving, not
Sure.
how he's interacting
Yeah.
in person.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll allow that. Beautiful. As you move down underneath, you've been in the Empire, you know how their formations go. You're a pilot. You've seen it. You drop below the main wave that is heading out, going underneath. As you're moving in slowly, above you and around you, you just see massive laser cannons and missiles giving constant fire towards this rift. As you are taking it slowly, and Flamel, roll a computers check for me.
Okay. I have to go remember what my computers is. Okay.
You sound stressed. Are you stressed?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
Are you stress
I can't
eating?
believe I am eating this entire box of gingerbread cookies.
Hey, I want some.
I won't eat all of them. I'll save you some. No, I will message you one of the reasons that you've messed me up, DM, after this.
Hopefully it's a good thing.
Gosh, I can't believe this. Anyway, that's a 22.
As the ship is moving slowly, that buzzing sound inside the ship has stopped. You watch it. You see on your scanner 3 ships. It's small individual ships break off of one of the battleships, and they're a little distance away from you. They're trying to covertly follow you. Your scanners are showing that they are armed, and they're just trailing you right now.
I'll relay that to our cockpit folks. Yeah, definitely got 3 armed escorts. I didn't ask if you wanted them. I'm just telling you they're here.
Okay, while this is happening, Bloop, roll initiative.
Okay, are we out of ship initiative then, or?
No, you're about to be right back in it. This is, oh, cool. That's kind of maybe beneficial.
Wait,
Oh,
for who?
for Blue, because he'll be able to do something instead of just like, oh, I wonder what's at the back of the ship.
DM,
Yeah.
question on the contract that we have, is there a signature for the Inquisitor, or is it just the Inquisitor?
It just says it, Inquisitor.
Lovely, and she did not give us a more specific designation either, so.
Alright, Bloop. As you're saying, hey, let's move to the, let's go investigate, wonder what this could be. Yes, I heard this too. Roll a perception check for me. Okay. You're focused in on Tristari for a moment. Looking, like, focusing in on her, you can tell that her eyes get really wide and she's about ready to say something. Out of nowhere, Bloop, this entity has appeared behind you and it is taking both of its claws getting ready to rend you to pieces. The first one is a 22. Alright. Oh, and I should also note, your HP and shield have not regenerated on these time things. Okay. Yep, I forgot to mention that, just in case. And the second one is a 20. Dirty 20. Okay. Okay. Okay, first attack. As these claws go through, you see the bright flash of your brooch shift to the back and protrude out for a second as these claws slice into it, getting ready to hit you for 23 points of damage. Okay, good to know. Is that with an entropy point? Awesome. The second comes up from above, clawing down. The what? It was 23, so if you mitigate it by 4. Yep. The second attack, it pauses for a moment as its head looks around and sees the brooch. You can tell it gets this crooked smile in its face. And it looks like it's going in to attack you, but it's a feint, and you just watch as it disappears. And it drops in from above, both hands outstretched, fingers interlocked into this one large spiked blade that it's ramming down towards you. The brooch shifts up, knocking it off to the side as the creature falls over, tumbles, and stands back up. It looks like it's giving this nod of understanding, and it starts to back away, waiting to see what's going to happen. Trisari panicking. She lets out this scream of panic. All of you guys hear this as she turns towards it, and you watch as her hand shoots forward. This creature is blasted back by this wave of energy as it slams into the dining table and flings over it, tumbling. It will take 4 points of damage from that. All right, Bloop, you're up. Uh, 20 feet. Okay. Alright. Oh, excuse me. No, 15 does hit. Yep. Slicing in, sword goes out, hits on the center of its chest. You can feel the blade make contact with that carapace armor. It doesn't dig in enough to deal actual damage, but, stamina as it slices through it. Nine points. Sounds good. Alright, anything else? Kind of. Yeah. In a way. Alrighty. So now we're gonna officially go into round 4 for the ship. Yeah. Okay, you guys hear that?
Order confirmed.
So, engineer.
All right. We're moving away. Pilot, would you like extra speed? Or I could give a, I don't know, what can the science officer do? I could divert stuff to her to receive a +2 bonus to crew actions that round.
I can balance our shields. I can do the targeting system thing, or I can scan them. That is the extent of my abilities. Personally, I don't think we can fight them, so we either have to deal with them or run really fast. I don't know if we can be fast enough.
I do have a high diplomacy score, but we don't have any credentials.
Not a criminal.
Gotcha.
AC and TL to us.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do that then. Erratic maneuvering.
Okay.
Doesn't look like I have to roll. So. All the
Alrighty.
big red buttons.
Very good. At that moment, as you do that, these unexpected jerks that start shooting back and forth as the ship is going. You see on the scanners, these 3 ships go into this attack formation. There's one, it's almost like a triangle. One is at the head and 2 are behind. And they were riding pretty close to the large naval ships as they drop down to your level and are now actively in pursuit against you guys. Alright. Beautiful. Roll that initiative for me, Arvad.
Oh.
Okay.
DM, I'm gonna change because we're facing away, right? At this point,
Correct.
I'm gonna change role to captain.
Okay. Sounds good.
Motivate.
Is it the helm phase? Am I supposed to be doing my thing?
Yeah, you can do your thing. I was just writing down the new initiative.
Okay. I'm just gonna balance our shields. So what I will do if my check is successful is it evenly distributes our shield points, adding any excess ones into the forward quadrant. So it'll buff up the ones that have been hit. So.
Okay. At this point, everything is behind you, just so you're aware.
Oh yeah, never mind. I won't do that then.
Okay, you can, but I was just letting you know.
Yeah, well, if it's all behind us right now.
Oh, there's a feigned disaster.
Yeah.
Feigned disaster.
Yeah, so then they all take steps on a successful check. The enemy, on a failed check, their crews automatically take steps to ensure that their own ship's sensors are not blinded by the energy released by your ship's theoretical imminent destruction.
I guess I'll scan them? I don't know. I guess I'll scan.
We have, yeah.
So you're saying distress call?
That's true.
I'm saying.
Or feigned disaster, I mean?
I can't do that though. That's
No,
not
this
me,
is
right?
an open one. This is an open one.
Oh, wait, which means anyone can do it? Oh, okay. I'll do that then. We'll do feigned disaster. I guess is it?
Well, it's they
Very
have
confused.
to do a computer's check.
I have.
It doesn't take them an action, and yeah, if they see through it, it has no effect. But on a failed check, then they're like, "Oh shoot, that's gonna blow. Let's make sure we're not caught in the blast range."
Okay, we can only do it
Make a
once.
computer's check to pretend like where I'm like just having the shields do adjusting things to make it look like they're on the fritz, but they're actually just gonna stay normal at the end.
That is a good point that we can only do it once.
Yeah.
During the combat encounter, but that could be. Yeah, it imposes a -2 penalty on their checks for scan and lock on actions taken against your ship, as well as on piloting checks attempted while within 1 hex of your starship. So if they're close, it makes it harder.
Ooh, yeah, we can only use this one time. Okay.
Yeah. Something to keep in
what-
mind.
If you want to do it, you can do it.
Should I do it, guys?
This sounds amazing. I love it.
It does seem like the moment for it to just be like,
Yeah.
it's everywhere!
Because we're about to blow up!
Okay, again, I don't see anything here about what I would have to roll. They would roll a thing.
Yeah.
Unless I can potentially use my computer skills to make it look like some of our stuff is on the fritz.
I'd say you sure roll. Yeah, roll a computer check.
Cool.
Each enemy vessel's captain or science officer with the highest computer skill bonus if the ship has no captain must attempt a computer's check immediately after you take this action.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's see if we can get a better.
Oh, that was one of my best rolls ever. That's a 14.
Okay.
Which is probably close to what the DC originally is. 10 plus 1 minus half of the starship's tier.
They probably have higher tier ships.
Okay. Okay, well, if this is getting us a higher... If this is the DC that they'll have to beat, then that gets us a higher DC than we originally would have had.
So,
Okay.
what does this look like? What do you... So, explain what's happening to me. I want to hear this from you.
Okay, so as I'm like, okay, they're on to us. We tried to leave. They're definitely gonna... That's not gonna go well for us, but we do have this monster on board. Time to make them just think we weren't trying to run away from the law. So I start, like, having... Instead of balancing the shields, I'm just making them exchange power levels really quickly. They'll settle to the same thing once I stop doing this. But it makes it look like they're flickering and things. And I send out a very frantic, the distress signal where it's like, all the distress signals, as if I'm just like slamming the keyboard because I'm like being attacked by a monster.
Sounds good. Ewan, you've assumed a ship captain. What do you wish to do?
Right. There's nothing I can do to demand or encourage us to go faster, correct?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Hang on, I'm thinking this through here. Oh, but that's bluff or intimidate, not diplomacy. Gosh darn it. My bluff and intimidate is not as good as my diplomacy.
You can encourage somebody. Could you encourage Bloop to get a +2 bonus to the check required by a crew action if you succeeded the DC 10 check? I don't know.
Okay, here is what I'm going to do. Kind of to aid. Well, hopefully they don't see our distress signal and think we're actually in distress and need help. But, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a sneaky. I'm going to open internal ship's comms to where Bloop is, and at the same time, I'm going to have the comms open to our outward comms, and I'm going to encourage Bloop to get rid of the border now, but I'll leave those comms open so that any sounds of combat get broadcasted.
Ooh.
Okay. Beautiful.
Alright, diplomacy. So hopefully that'll aid Flamel's thing. Hang on, what's my diplomacy? Do I have any bonuses? Nope. I do not have bonuses.
I know it's talking about mechanics, but it's just funny reading. You can't encourage yourself.
Oh, gosh darn it, I should have chosen a different stubule. Influence.
Bards could inspire themselves, right?
I don't think there was a ruling against it, but there wasn't a ruling for it either. I think that was DM flavor.
This one specifically is like, no.
I do not have any extra bonuses to this, so that is just encouragement.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
More than 10 of what you needed. Or what you needed. I don't know that
Yeah,
that makes a
so,
difference. I'm just saying it's a big... Yeah.
you get a +2 to something, Bloop, but I'm leaving those comms at least temporarily open up until at least some sounds of combat come through.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna have this round be just slightly different. I want to know what everybody's doing. Alright, so that way we can make a really cool cinematic thing to figure out all of this, alright? So we're not doing quite the initiative. As you guys are all setting up, like this is... You're making a break for it, alright?
Alright.
As you're setting this up, Bloop. You are... Yeah. I'm gonna come to you for just a moment. As you've knocked this void entity, or he's been launched across the table, standing up as you come and slice into him. His face goes from that crooked smile to this very neutral looking face. Neutral for a creature, I guess I could say. Silently, he's just looking between you and Tristari and you. Roll a perception check for me. Yep, encouragement will add a +5 to everything.
Well, it's
Plus
+2.
5.
Oh, +2, sorry.
Like, I mean, the DM wants to give us a +5.
Bloops.
You are okay. Alright, sounds good. Alright. As it's not moving. Well, it's like not moving from its position. It's kind of shifting back and forth. These heavy feet hitting against the ground. It's being pretty quiet. You don't notice it until it is at the door to the cockpit as this illusionary... It seems like it's an illusion. It kind of looks like this... It's almost this, like, shell that just melts into this blackish clay, falls to the ground, and this creature is now actually behind you and is slamming, like, ripping its claws into the door to rip it open. Yeah, it's in the cockpit. Let's see if it breaks through. Yep, there's a door. Alright, both of those attacks hit. As Ewan and Arvad, you guys hear this, and then you hear the sound of metal being ripped apart as the doors are ripped open. You look behind and you see this creature standing there. It has 7, or not 7, has brain malfunction. 9 eyes that are like on its shoulders, these deep red eyes. There's no pupils to them, but you can tell that they're shifting around, tracking everything. That's its turn, getting to you. Alright. All of you guys can hear over the intercom, so like it's being broadcast, the sound of this attack, this metal being ripped open.
Yeah, and that goes over the outward comms too, so
Yep. Tristari is going to attempt to pull it back. begins bleeding from her nose as she tries to telekinetically pull it back towards her. Unfortunately, the creature, its claws are dug into the metal in the ground as it's being forced back a little bit, but it breaks free as it starts to take very small steps towards you, Arvad. Bloop, you're up.
Oh crap.
It's moved 30 feet. You're good.
Okay. Dang it.
It's okay, guys. Worst comes to worst, I'll run up and glue it to something. I don't think that would help very much, but
Okay. Is there a DC for charge, or is there a thing it has to do? Right. This thing doesn't look injured at all right now. Has had a scratch from the. Yeah, you're still into stamina on it.
I'm like, on the one hand, it's just like, oh, we get it down to 0 eyes, but I'm also like, but what if that's actually something terrible that happens when it gets down to all its eyes having
Final
closed?
form.
What was that?
Final form.
Yeah.
A 13 will hit. This is a baby one. It's not an adult. This is just a little one.
Oof. If it's a baby, what's it doing away from its mom?
Actively trying to kill a member of your party. That's what it's doing.
I mean...
Oh. So, Bloop, as you just you immediately pivot, seeing the shell turn into this blackish clay and melt in front of you. You turn and charge at it. It's not paying attention to you as you put your shoulder down and just slam into it. It buckles at its back as you hit it and push it in. Roll that damage. Oh, nice. As you you slam into it, you push it up against the wall into the cockpit as it starts screaming, and it's trying to rip away, trying to break free. Didn't see it. All of its eyes are sort of facing forward right now, so you're able to get it. All right, very nice, very, very nice. Okay, with that. That's your turn?
Yeah, that was a full action.
Okay.
Okay.
As the shields are bouncing all around, the ship is jerking back and forth. They can hear on the comms that this commotion happening on the ship, this entity screeching out. Two of the ships you can see on the scanners slow down a little bit. The other ship begins to hail you. We thank you for your service to the Empire. Your souls go to meet the Emperor quickly and peacefully. Consider this a service that his light shines upon you, and that whatever is upon your ship has no effect on your soul.
Oh, good, it's shed. We're safe.
Alright, as that happens, I'm going to... Okay, roll up piloting check. Okay, that raises the AC by 2, right? Okay. Alright, in that moment...
Jerking erratically because of the danger.
Yeah, we do have that additional.
You have an additional +2 because of that also, so you have additional +4.
Yeah, +4 total.
So what's the total AC? No,
No.
it's a total +4. What's your AC? Okay. With that, the 3 ships simultaneously fire on you. These lasers shooting out. Arvid, you go into a nosedive. The missiles fire out, and immediately the 3 ships start pursuing you and follow you down. Bloop, you and this void entity get shoved forward, kind of slamming, being pulled against the wall as this was a very quick maneuver heading down. The creature's face being drug against the side of the wall as you're just holding onto it. Scratches on the wall from the small spikes that are there as it continues screeching and howling, trying to break free of you. Alright, we're entering into round 5, everybody. Let's
Okay,
go.
cool. DM, I'm going to step into combat, like physical combat here, because we need more things
Alright.
on it.
Good to know, good to know. Alright, so...
I will, over the comms, say like, honor B or something like that, and then stop the comms.
Oh, I love it. I love
Honor B?
Yeah.
I'm not.
No. Honor B, B-E.
Oh, okay.
Kind
I was
of,
like thinking-
start off.
My brain was thinking of either just the letter B or like B the insect. I missed the one that's just one.
No, it's not Plan B.
Uh,
Yeah, no, it's Honor B. Kind of as a signing off thing. And I'll step into combat. Like, I'll hit whatever quick release on the seatbelt.
Alright. Beautiful.
And, yeah.
Alright,
Let me know-
Drusus, was that a initiative roll? Beautiful.
I assume
Oh,
engineering is probably going to want to put it into speed. Especially since our gunner, we're not going to have a gunner right now. And we also don't want these to cull in the rest of the
we don't
the
have
rest of the fleet.
we don't have any aft guns anyway.
Gotcha.
All we have is the pea shooter on forward.
Alrighty. Then yeah, I will divert power to speed
Okay. As the ship
with roll
begins
my
taking
check.
off faster. Hopefully.
That passes.
Okay, awesome. The ship begins taking off faster. Ewan, you hit the quick leash, begin exiting off and going. Flamel, anything from you?
So we're... Yet I don't have anything that makes us go faster. Our shields are just fine the way they are. We're not shooting at anything.
You can do
I guess
that.
I could go help with the fight inside the ship. What?
Is there a twisty thing you can do to increase our AC? Like from the open actions?
Oh, I don't know. Hey, where do I find the open actions?
Oh, so
Oh wait, I think I found it.
yep. Then
I
open it,
found
maybe.
it. Let me see. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess. The erratic maneuver.
Okay.
Yup. Giving us a +1 circumstance bonus to our AC
Nice.
and TL. I don't know what that is, but we have a bonus
Tracking
to
lock.
it. Ah, okay.
That makes it harder for weapons that are homing to hit us.
Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Yep, that's what I do, and it is
Okay.
it is erratic.
Oh yes. Right. So, as you guys are unbuckled, you are being tossed back and forth, trying to. I mean, you're in a seat. I'm talking about Ewan, Bloop, and Jasari and the Void entity. As you guys are just being tossed back and forth, not like across the ship, but you're having to keep your footing from flying and like hitting the steering controls, as this is erratically happening. Okay. Very good. We're going to have, so the... Alright, the first ship is going to, of the naval ships, breaks off, to the left, and is going to try and come, starts going around, makes it above, like, in front of you, not turning to shoot, but is definitely, like, trying to direct you in a certain direction so you don't hit it. Second ship does the same thing, but goes towards the right as they kind of get in front of you to block you. The Barbarella, what are you doing,
Barbarella.
Mr. Drusus?
I keep hearing that as Barbarella.
Yeah.
How much better is it or worse than
Similar. Pilots are pretty well trained, you know, but these aren't the major damage dealers. You know, they have about the same guns. They have they're your ship, but condensed to a one-person pilot. Don't need everything else. They can take care of everything on their own.
Okay, so it's considered a small ship.
Yes.
No, we're medium.
No,
But
the
yeah,
ships
they're
that
small.
We are medium.
the,
So
the other ships.
Yeah.
I had to figure this out.
The other ships are small.
They are small. So we can make all our turns right now because our ship.
You're doing your movement right now. You're not doing. Yep.
Yeah, we have erratic maneuvering, giving us that +1 bonuses to AC and tracking lock.
And the engineering did a speedy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Oh no, we would actually destroy their ship and only take a little bit of damage and keep going. Ramming speed is
Oh.
not a lot of stuff.
Holy.
Two of them are. The other one is staying behind you.
Although I was just looking though, and
Anyone
Oh.
can make a snapshot.
well, it does well in the minor, yeah, the snapshot, it doesn't count as your action. It'd be during the gunnery phase and the minor combat action.
But I'm not sure that we want to fire on the Empire.
No, that too, but I was...
Okay.
Radically.
Tier 2.
Sorry, Avad. This next turn's gonna hurt you.
The DC is 16. Yep. I hope so.
I do not provoke a free action, and I just.
Hey, they're you begin flying up in between them as they try and lock
Corral?
into you. Yeah, corral you in as you turn the ship. As both of them, they almost run into each other as you shoot out and by them. The third ship. You guys watch as it breaks away and it turns around and starts heading back towards where it came from.
Oof.
Let's hope that they think we're taken care of instead of going off to Well, they wouldn't need
I
to
have
report.
concerns.
They have comms, they can just report to whoever, so they were called away, probably.
Okay. She isn't here. This isn't. Oh, I see what you're saying.
What are they doing? We're just like, ah!
All right, so the ship has a +1 AC bonus, right?
Mhm.
The ship
The ship
has a plus.
Yes. Yes,
All right.
it does.
All right, very good. As you pull forward both of the other ships, they are going to fire upon you. With their lasers. Oh no, that was the flying part. Now you do the gunnery part.
No. It's a standard gunnery phase.
Mm-hmm. Okay. First one is a 23, and the next one is a 27 to hit.
Both hit us.
All right.
Are those F?
Yes. Okay, the first one. Oh, max damage for 8 points.
Ooh. Well, that finally broke into our HP.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
the equivalent of our stamina points?
Yeah.
For each, you have it based on each
Gotcha.
side of the ship.
Mhm.
So
Gotcha.
yeah.
Cool.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
The armor has to do X amount of damage before it even can do damage. So if it, like you have like 3 armor points.
Yeah, I don't
And,
think we have armor points necessarily. We just have basic armor.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, if you had like 3 for that and it only dealt 2 damage, then it wouldn't even do anything. The ship would just deflect it, or like.
Yeah, that would be under. What we were just talking about would be our damage threshold that we're talking about, and we have a blank on there. Yeah, we don't have a damage threshold,
Yeah.
so all of those
Yep.
go through the HP.
Yep, it goes, yep. So, take away whatever it was for the shield.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. As the second round goes through, and that will be 6 points of damage.
How much HP okay?
Yeah, that's our second hit.
Okay.
What are you guys at for ship's HP? Okay. That's
Yeah,
it.
we haven't even reached
Doing okay.
a critical threshold yet.
Right, just making sure. Very good. Alright, while that's happening, Bloop. And okay, I want a Ewan, roll yep.
I believe I have +1 to my initiative. Yes, I do. Well, that could be good. I don't know.
Alright. Start of each of you guys' I need you to make a dex save, but like it'll be a start of your turn. Or a reflex save. Alright, this thing doesn't it makes it. As you are trying to hold on to it, you've shoved him in to this room. Bloop. The creature's it's growling in a frustrated manner as it howls at anger as it turns around, and it's just going to take a full action at you. Alright, first one is a 20. Oh, it's -4 because it's 4 action. So a 21. Okay, and the second one is... Ooh, that one's going to be a 19. Okay. Okay, that's going to be 19 points of damage. As it claws in directly at you, trying to rip pieces of you away, the brooch maneuvering at each part. It's getting frustrated. Tristari, being freaked out, is going... Let's see if she makes her dex save. Bum, 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 bum. She does, so she doesn't get tossed about. She stumbles in to the room, holding it onto the wall. She is going to... Yeah, you have... looking at this, you watch as this blackish ink starts forming around Drusus. Or Arvad, you have his Drusus. Okay, anyway, I'll switch between the two of the names, sorry. Almost in this half dome, so you can still see out of the cockpit, but it's there as a layer of protection for you as you are still piloting. That's your turn. Her turn. Bloop, you're up.
I believe we're flanking too.
Yes. Dex save. Or reflex, sorry. Yeah. That does succeed. Uh-huh. Correct. Yeah, you can make that assumption.
Gonna stab it.
Okay. I love where this is going. Dumar Lecker. Okay.
Yeah, we're flanking. That's
+2.
Yeah, what's the combat maneuver defense?
Yep, that does not succeed. As you are specifically going for its eye, the other eyes are assessing the situation, see this happening as its hand moves in front, grabs your blade, and tosses it off to the side.
Oof.
Okay. Anything else, Luke? Oh, you're good. Nope. Okay, sounds good. You won.
I just put something in my mouth.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. Elon, instead of making this reflex save, as a swift action, he's going to cast Starwalk,
Okay.
and that's to end the off-kilter condition gained by movement
Oh.
in zero gravity.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So you don't have to worry about making your reflex saves, yeah.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to say, I'm sorry everyone, this might hurt.
Oh.
And then I'm going to make a standard attack with my Wailing Blade. Oh, and we're flanking. And DM, may I... This is a new creature, not the harpies. Can I use my void research?
Can.
Okay, do you want me to make an intelligence check for it, or just directly at it?
What do you mean by directly at it?
To my attack roll.
Oh. I'll let you... What would... good question.
It's just +1, but yeah, I can do an intelligence real quick.
Roll an... Yeah, but I feel like in this situation, this requires an intelligence, and there's a reason why, and you will find out in a second, depending on what you roll.
Well, that probably doesn't tell me much. That's 12.
Well, let's see. Roll a D100 for me.
That would be a 32.
Oh. Okay. You won.
Yes.
With your knowledge of void entities and what they are, one of its eyes looks at you. You could swear you see this look of panic from this creature as an eye, you just watch as an eye shuts.
Oh.
You guys see you are back to currently unlocking yourself from like the quick release of the ship, or of the seatbelts. Bloop has just burst in as this creature in there. Yep.
Okay, do I recall?
You don't recall any of that.
Okay, cool. It just noticed that I noticed, and so it's like, nope, Control Z that.
You were in the rim, you do not recall. Yep, it controls it, yep, exactly.
Undo!
Well,
Undo!
I'm still gonna cast my swift action. You know, I'm probably gonna end up doing all the same things, unless that is my turn.
Yeah, you don't have a swift action anymore. You have your you would have a
Just standard.
Your standard action.
Okay, so does that mean I need to make my reflex throw then?
No.
Okay. Can I still do the intelligence check, or is that out at this point?
That is out for this turn.
Okay, cool. Well, oh boy, that's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
Now here comes the pain,
Here comes the pain.
because that would be roll 2d. Wait. That's a 19. There's that. I don't think I have an expanded crit range. Too low level to really have that. So that would be 2d8 plus 6 sonic and slashing. Ooh, max damage.
22.
That's 22 points of damage, but I'm not done.
Okay.
This is why I apologize to everyone. Because I'm going to go supernova. Because we've been in combat for more than 3 rounds, so I can use a zenith revelation. And I'm photon attuned. So 1d6 plus 1d6 additional fire damage for each 3. That would be 4d6 fire damage to all creatures within 10 feet of me. Reflex saving throw.
Alright. Loop Arvad, this creature, Tristari.
Oh, that's almost max damage.
What's the DC?
My DC is 14.
Alright. Tristari doesn't make it. And this creature doesn't make it. Arvad, you get a -5 as you are currently strapped down in the seat. Yep. You would have a reaction, so yep.
Yeah, this is an AoE. Ooh, nice. Alright.
Okay, minus your 5, so yep, okay.
Yeah, that's safe for half. So.
This is not affecting Flamel or Slunda, is it?
No, you guys are
in different rooms.
You guys are
Okay.
good.
We're not
Yep.
in the room. We just hear this and we're like, we look down the hall like, huh.
Nice. Okay, so.
So that would
what
be
was-
still 11 points of damage.
Okay. As this explain, what does this look like? I like hearing the explanations.
Okay, so I step up. There's a weird rewind moment that no one remembers. I step up again, and I take the swing, and there's whining sound. Maybe more of a lightsaber sound. I don't know. As my sonic sword comes in and hits it, and then from Ewan, there's this rippling blue plasma flame that just bursts out for 10 feet.
Beautiful. As that explosion goes off, Bloop, you're dampening it. How much are you taking? How much goes off of it? You said you're dampening it? Oh! Okay. Oh, you're so nice! Oh, you're so... That's so nice of you. Okay, beautiful. Okay, how much is your brooch at now then? That's not zero, so Broach breaks with this beautiful. Beautiful. Good to know. Cool. So, as that explosion goes off, the damage is allocated differently between everyone. This creature starts to burn. Like, this is Terminator style, where like the explosion goes off as this chitin armor is ripped off of it, and it explodes to muscle, and then it goes down to the bone, and you can see the imprint of its shadow there against the wall. And you can see where the eyes were on the shadow, and one just closes as you guys find yourself once again in the room.
How many eyes does it have now? Opens, I mean?
7. You could for a second until it's reset, so you don't see that anymore.
Yeah, I just roasted it, and then it said Control Z that.
Yeah, it does. It's not. I was not happy. That's not a happy boy. So, as that
is the damage still dealt to the rest of us?
Yes, the damage is still dealt to the rest of you guys.
Well, crap.
And so all points and everything have been used.
Okay.
Yep. Any entry points or photon points.
Attunement.
All of that. Attunement. Yep. All of that is used. So awesome. That's your turn.
Did Tristari's shield over Arvad do anything here?
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Arvad, you take no damage. Thank you for that reminder. Much appreciated. There's a lot of things going on right now. Trying to keep track. Thank you very much. Yes, Tristari's shield protected. Protected that. So beautiful. The shield is no longer there though, but it's good.
Okay.
Yep, there are 7 eyes, 7 lives. Gotcha. Beautiful. Okay, so back to the top of the round. Arvad, roll that
ship initiative.
Ship initiative.
Nice.
Oh ho ho. Beautiful. Correct.
Yeah.
I have an answer. You would have to spend your turn figuring that out. One thing didn't happen, essentially. It's happened, but
we
like...
still took the damage.
Yeah, you still took the damage. You guys are feeling... You don't know why you're feeling tired, but you are. If that makes sense.
Interesting.
Yeah. Because you remember every moment that had just happened to you, so it's kind of strange. But... Alright, so... what's that, 33? Roll your... whatchamacallit? Your...
We did the ship initiative already.
Yep, roll, engineering. That's what I was trying to say.
Engineering?
Yep.
Alright, I assume we still want to go fast? Let's go fast. Alright.
She's going the distance. She's going for speed.
We get it. We're going fast.
Alright. Continue pushing along, moving forward. Very nice.
We got 8 speed instead of 6.
Woo!
Woo! Boom! Not that it's
Beautiful.
different from before, but yeah.
Okay. You start pulling ahead of these other ships, going further and faster than you have before. the sounds good. Okay, next on the list, Flamel.
Hello. Okay. Let's see. I balance our shields and put 1 shield point back onto the back shields, but I'm not sure if that would be worth it. Because I could instead. Okay, yes, I unmuted myself. Good.
No, yeah, we can hear you.
We're just being respectfully quiet.
Which is great. I just was on a different tab looking at the things and suddenly was like, what if I'm talking to no one?
I get you.
Or I could do prioritized calculation to give a +1 to our pilot when he does a check. Would that potentially help us? I don't know exactly how Arved's stuff works.
Piloting
Would a
stuff.
+1 possibly help you in this round? Okay. True.
I mean, I already did
True.
the engineering thing.
Yeah, you already did yours, and we're already going fast. And it won't help you, Arvad, so...
We could do the twisty thing some more.
Yeah, I'm just... We only have 2 shield points left as far as I can tell, so I can just put 1 of those onto the back.
Yeah, we have
we got
something
the
to
side.
right.
One of my...
We
Oh,
got
we
on
have
the
the side ones! Aha! I was only looking at the front back and I was like, this sucks.
But yeah, that would be
Okay.
helpful.
Okay, great, great, great. Let me take a look at that. Oh, that changes everything. I didn't see the
she
side
might not
ones and
be
was like,
able
well, we're
to-
screwed.
Andrew,
Okay.
she might not be able to control the UI, so you might need to technically do that.
Let me see.
Use
I'm with-
a read-only link. We can read only.
I haven't done
She'll,
anything yet,
yeah,
so.
she'll communicate it.
Haven't done anything yet. Okay, let's see. I can shift shield points from one quadrant to another. Or add them all up and distribute them evenly. And after rebalancing, every shield must have at least 10% of the current shield points. How many current shield points we get? 12. So every shield needs to have at least what?
1.
Like 1?
Right. Wait, did it say 10%?
If I redistribute it, or if I have to leave at least 10% in one of them, so it would need like 1. Okay.
Minimum 1
Okay.
each. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess I'll roll my check first to see if I am successful. Wah, wah, wah. I'm so glad we have more shield points than I thought. I was even more stressed than I needed to be because I thought we were done just 2 points, and I was like, we're gonna die. $23. I think I am successful.
Yeah, we're gonna want a not tier 1 ship for one thing.
Yeah, I'm good. So,
Oh, lovely.
we're pulling ahead of them, right? So we are most likely going to get hit from behind. Is-
Yeah, that's me. Hi. Yeah, okay, so the Void Rift is quite a ways away. You've been, like, making it back, you know. You've been trying to... Yeah, it's behind you. A lot of the Empire ships there's a lot of explosions and everything happening over that side. But you were still, like, under a large fleet. You were flying up... They're above you. They're not in front of you. Like, yes, it goes in front of you as more ships are coming into space. But there are you're underneath these ships. They're not.
This is a huge formation, then. If
It's
we're
a huge-
still traveling under it.
They don't like void rifts. Void rifts are. This thing was, like I said, when you guys left it, was 40-ish miles across.
Bigo problemo.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd be kind of in the middle.
Cool. So, Flamel, if you're trying to figure out where to readjust,
Yeah.
I've got two things I can do. that I can
Okay.
do. So what that would be is specifically, I can maneuver, right, which is let me go my distance and it's a turn, so I can just straight up turn, right? I can do evasion still, which just saves me.
He's drifting.
Would. Okay. I have zero idea how that will apply to this adjusting of the shields, honestly. I can either distribute all the shields evenly, or I can move some of the shield points from one quadrant to another quadrant. So I could put like 4 shield points from one of the sides into the back. Or I could arrange it so that each shield has 3 points. Those are the 2 options I can do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Yep, I move 4 shield points to the back. From
Sounds
the left.
Roll a perception check, Flamel, for me.
Hey, hang on. What's my percent? There it is. Okay. I don't know if I want to perceive whatever this is. Does Asher help me perceive it?
Sure. Plus 5 for Asher.
Oh! He's very perceptive. 25?
With all of this going on in the panic, trying to figure out what's going on with the ship, small little flames are starting to happen from the very back, from being hit twice. Whatever's happening in the cockpit and all of that craziness. You notice on one of the sensors that you are currently being locked onto by one of the giant naval battleships.
Oh no! One of the really big ships is targeting us, guys!
I seem to remember reading something about they can't aim their giant, what are they called? They can't aim their capital ship weapons at such a small ship, but their other stuff, yeah, sure, or their tractor beam or whatever.
Vaporize us?
Right. These are some missiles that are being locked onto you guys.
They're targeting us with missiles!
As this is happening,
Cool!
as you got your natural 20, right? Cool. You watch as the 2 remaining ships that you have moved ahead of break free and begin turning around.
They don't want to get caught up in the missiles they're about to shoot at us.
Arvad, what do you do? Okay.
I
Roll.
successfully evade, so it adds 2 more AC and TL.
Alright.
And we already have the +1 from the jinking around.
So for a total of... Okay. An 18. Okay, let's see if they get that.
Oh, boy.
Alright. In this moment, a panic Flamel. Arvad, you're also able to see this, that you have been locked onto. You see as on your scanner as this missile is being launched. Well, you can see it, like, you're flying up down below, and one of the guns starts turning along with you, following you, as a missile is just launched straight out. Arvad, you begin twisting and turning, evasive maneuvers, trying to do it as this missile is following you, catching up closer and closer and closer. One final attempt.
Get out of range.
Roll one final planet evading check. As you bank hard right, the missile follows you. It looks like you're about to crash into the... Like, you start going up, but crash into the ship. You nosedive. The missile doesn't have enough time as it slams into its ship as you dive down. Barely missing part of the explosion.
Woo!
The ship is rocked back and forth. You begin seeing above you smaller guns beginning to maneuver and focus in on your direction.
Oh no!
In the cockpit, Void Entity, as it goes first, as it's being tossed around, assessing the situation, it shoots its head towards Arvad, gives this deep, guttural growl, and it stops moving for a minute, and you watch as that... Bloop, you have seen... Yeah, you would have seen it up to this point. You remember up to this point, the that just same clay-like carapace begin melting, and the creature is gone, and you don't see it.
Okay. Would you like me to roll a perception check or no?
Getting ready to do so, trying to figure out what's going on, what's happening, where to go. You don't feel anything, don't see anything. Everybody make a will saving throw for me, please.
Is this against any special effects? Spells, magical effects, or disease, mind-affecting effects, poison, or sleep?
Mind affecting. This is a will saving throw.
Cool. That means I get it's the same stuff.
I get a +2.
I miss Prometheus.
I have had amazing rolls with the man with the will saves.
Yeah, you have.
I'm gonna re-roll that for today.
Natural 20!
Wow.
Nice.
I've had so many nat 20s today! It's a reward for all the stress I'm being put through!
The higher of the two, the last one I rolled was 9.
You're trying to figure out what's going on. Time seems to get really slow for half a second as everything is stretched out. This blinding white light starts to fill the entirety of the room that you guys are in, for all three of you in your different sections. As the light starts to subside, you realize that you're no longer in your ship. You're standing on these cobblestone streets. You're outside and it's sunny. You want to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Oh my
Against the sloop?
ship. Oh, my stuff was on the ship. I'm gonna lose all my possessions.
Nice.
You recognize, like, your quick mind able to figure out where you are as this carriage almost runs you over. You jump back, you see this angry little Skidomancer yelling at you as it goes further down the street.
That's
You
familiar.
realize that you are back in the Glassway.
Now I heard you say something about
I'm gonna
people,
lose all my stuff.
3 different people or just 3 different places in the ship? It was
Oh,
everybody, right?
It was, yeah. It was
Okay.
all of you. How about that?
Is Tristari with us?
Tristari is with you. Yes.
Oh, that's
Is
Asher with me?
Asher is also with you.
Good. Good.
You're not on the ship.
The ship just is in the middle of the cobblestone part.
Oh, the Empire's gonna blow up all my stuff.
Nope. Everyone's in the Glassway. Those that failed, you don't know how you got here or what's going on. You don't remember appearing here.
What was the threshold for?
Yeah, who failed?
Let's
Who
see.
failed?
Druce has failed. Yep, Druce has failed.
I think I was
Yeah.
the second lowest within 11. Did I fail or pass?
You passed. You just need a 10.
Okay.
Only Arad is like,
No,
no, we're all
you were all in
here.
the Glassway. You just are very. Yep.
What's the last event I remember?
The last event you remember is that You don't remember seeing the white light happening. You just remember evading the missile from hitting
You
you.
were still in combat. Ah!
Oh, so he didn't
We
lose
got-
much.
Nope.
We were on a train and suddenly we were in our
I'm just
definitely
no.
doesn't mean we died in the real world. We just kind of happened for some
Oh,
reason.
My stuff. Oh, my stuff.
I don't want you to
My
worry.
dad kicked me
Your
out.
stuff isn't gone. Don't
Okay,
worry.
that is good to know because I was like, man, I used to have stuff at home, and then I got kicked out of house.
Yeah, no, I don't want you to be panicking, worrying about that. So don't worry.
Good,
Your
I
stuff
have
is
a
not
lot-
Is
gone.
the weird creature with us?
No, the weird creature is not with you.
Do we remember it exists? Well, I never knew it existed. I
You
think I
never-
just knew there was something
Well,
on
we
the ship.
knew that
But
there was something making noise.
Yep. You guys don't remember it
We didn't
existing though.
see it.
The only one that does is
We heard
Bloop
it.
and Ewad.
blooper. Okay.
I think,
I don't think it got parked.
It did not come with us.
Do we know why we got
yeah.
here? Do we know what caused the light, or we just know that we suddenly saw the light and got?
You just know you suddenly saw the light and you're here.
did they
We saw the
unleash the
light.
link protocol on us again?
No.
Is this what it does? Does it just
No.
send people here? This is what
This is how we kill people efficiently, and it's just like populating the Glassway the whole time.
recognize it as the Glassway.
Yes.
Okay, guys, I just want to remind everyone that while I don't know where the hell the ship is, I do know one thing. The last time we were here, we did not leave in the best terms. I don't know how
Yeah,
many
this could be
people have
bad.
been here yet.
But we have come back.
That's a good
Did we
point.
come back? We came back last time, but it was the first time. So is this the last time?
Well, I
Is it before
remember
the last
last
time, or is this a new time?
I remember last time.
Let's head toward the Hour House.
So let's go look for the Hour House and see.
Yeah.
Do you
let's go
think
check
they'll
out the
remember
Hour
us
House
now?
and
All right. And
see
as
what
so
happens.
as you guys start walking towards our house, that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Oof.
Oh my gosh, I just.
We were not going to get out of there otherwise.
Yeah, no, we were super gonna
If
die,
we were
everybody.
still in the middle of their formation, we were not getting out of there.
Yeah.
That could have gone a lot of different ways. Bloop and D1, you guys saved Teresa's from getting assassinated. Good job.
I was so stressed that whole time.
Thought of a few things when the day restarted. How dare you?
Would me cutting the creature's eyes actually have done anything?
Does what?
Would me sundering the creature's eyes have done anything?
That's for you to find out on the next time you fight this creature.
Tell you because we're gonna have to finish it.
Do we
Oh,
have our basic stuff, just not our stuff that like
Yep. You have everything that you would have been carrying: your armor, your weapons.
cool?
Yep.
My
does this mean
sketch
I'm,
pad.
Yeah.
E-
Sketch pads. Yeah.
E1's thought process is, does this mean I'm going to be late for my date? He does not say this out loud, but
Insight check. Do we realize that Eon is going about his date right now?
We'll find out next time.
Yes.
So, general consensus of ship combat. I know it wasn't like necessarily the typical type of ship combat, but like it was still. Are you guys down
It's
for
good
more of
having
it?
a
Do you
mix
not?
of things.
yeah.
I don't have a problem.
Me
with it.
personally, I think it's like one of those things where it's just like you got to get used to it for it to go
Okay.
smoother.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like there was a problem with it itself, or if there is, it would be. It was more the learning curve was what was happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
So